What's up, spirituality, order, and law? Welcome into a Hidden Enemies, People, Places, and Things read. I'm going to go ahead and get some energy out here, and then we're going to get into the reading. Welcome in, subscribers, and those that will subscribe. Most High God, show me the hidden enemies for this reading. What's the message for this reading, Most High God? Dealing with a career. Trying to see where that glare is coming from. Oh, it's right off. Okay. With a career entity. Detective? Hold on one second, you guys. I want to adjust my lighting. Okay, welcome back. So, we got detective, kitchen, criminal, magician, countryside, singer, come on now, singer, magician, kitchen, detective. Okay. Let's go to the ABC deck. Let's get some energy from the ABC deck. Let's see what's going on with this. Most High God, what letters? It's 2:44 on the clock. Welcome in, everybody. Let's see what this episode is going to be about. Show me the initials, first, middle, last. That may have something to do with this. Thank you. C. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah. MC. Okay. To the True Crime Oracle. I'm going to get one to see what the overall criminal energy is, okay? Then we're going to piece this together and go to the tarot about this MC that's popping out. This singer, okay? Is this an old school MC? What is going on? They a criminal? They work with a criminal? They used to be a criminal? Give me the oracle energy for this reading, Most High God, please. Thank you. Welcome in, everybody. This is the energy that I want to read with my tarot today. Welcome in the Pisces season. Might as well call it pollen season. Look what it was. Surveillance. Okay. Overall energy. We got an MC right here. I don't know if this MC is the one that's being surveillance or if this MC is the one doing the surveillancing. But either way, there's definitely a singer involved. Come on, man. We got musician, and singer that came out. If that's not clear, they could play an instrument and sing. Okay, this person is very creative. They have passion. All right, they have emotion. They know how to connect with someone passionately and emotionally. But here's the thing: we got detective and we got criminal. I mean, these two things, they go together. Who is the criminal? Is it the magician? Is it the singer? This is a hidden enemy for someone in the spirituality, order, and law collective. This is what your spirit team wants you to know. Okay? And then the last two that came out, well, they came out not in order, but it was countryside and kitchen. And as I was shuffling, I was like, did this happen in one of these big estate kitchens? You know, because if you have an estate that look like this, you can have an outdoor and an indoor kitchen that look like this. And in a place like this in the mountains, you can do just about anything you want to do. As soon as I start doing a lot of talking, my nose want to stop up. I'm not going to let it stop, you know. I need to make me some tea. You know what, you guys? Bear with me. I'm going to pause. I'm going to make me some tea and see if that helps decongest my nose before I get into the tarot. So bear with me. I'll be back soon. Thank you all so much for your patience. I have arranged the cards. So this episode of Order and Law, okay, is about an MC, a singer-musician that is being surveillanced by a criminal detective regarding something that occurred in a countryside kitchen. So let's just go ahead and get into the tarot and see what it is that we need to know. Most High God, please give me the message. I have Six of Swords, okay? Some type of movement. I'm picking up that this is the MC that is in the Six of Swords energy. They have desire to transition on from this criminal activity. And I'm saying criminal activity because this is a criminal detective that came out. Thank you, Most High God. Listen, they want to move forward from the opportunities of illusions that they were presenting to others. There's something that occurred in this countryside mansion, okay? And they got the person there on, you know, they tricked them. They tricked somebody into coming out there. And now they want to transition on from what they did. Yeah, this person that came out to this countryside place, they came under the illusion that they were going to get some type of business contract or romantic deal because we had the Knight of Pentacles here. So there was definitely an offer. And this was some people that known each other for a while with the Nine of Pentacles being here. This wasn't like they just met and they linked up, like they had relationship, okay? I hear you, Most High. I'm just going to pull Queen of Cups energy. So this magician, singer, possibly could be a water sign, okay? Maybe even a Pisces. What about the Queen of Cups? What's going on with this Queen of Cups energy? What's like that? Show me the Queen of Cups. Is she the one? Is this the energy? Return to sender. Thank you, bitches. Show me the Queen of Cups energy. The ending. Yeah, this is going to be the MC energy, right? Because sometimes people think they so smart, they dumb. They tried to follow their intuition by creating these illusions to trap a person, place, or thing. But there's an ending coming to this because there's a criminal detective that is aware of what's going on at this time. See, they think what they were doing was hidden. This Queen of Cups energy definitely could be a Cancer, right? Excuse me. My sinuses are draining because I feel better. And this hidden thing is what's coming to an end. Whatever occurred in this countryside kitchen, okay? So that's the MC's overall energy. Show me the criminal detective. What are they actually doing right now as far as the surveillance is going on? Show me the criminal detective. They're aware. This could be stemming off of I'm hearing missing persons report. Thank you. The criminal detective is looking into this heartbreak. I just said missing person to report. So somebody got reported missing and they are heartbroken over this person. And for some reason, the criminal detective, they have picked up the energy that this is a criminal case and it's worth looking into. And I'm going to be real with you. The fact that it came out on the table that the criminal detective is tracking to a countryside mansion, something that occurred in the kitchen, they already know what's going on. They already know what's going on. Spirituality, order, and law. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you for watching this episode. Yeah, be here. Be here for you guys. 10 of Cups. So this is a family member that reported this missing person to the authorities, okay? So be aware that the authorities do know that this person is missing. They know who they were or are supposed to be with. See, sometimes a victim will unknowingly write their own missing storyline. I'm picking up the energy that this missing person told their family that they were going off with this MC for an extended period of time to do some type of work. Look, with the full energy. They were going off with the MC to do some type of work for an extended period of time. But they were supposed to stay in contact with their family because the type of work that they were doing, it wasn't so pressing to the point where they would not be able to reach out to their family. But this was a new adventure. This mansion that they were at was far away from where they are from. But this person, what the MC didn't know is that this person is a big family person. Yes, some of us are estranged from our family, but some people are not. And this missing person is not estranged from their family. Show me the criminal detective. So he's taking this case very seriously. Like I said, he has already tracked with this Knight of Swords coming out. He's already tracked the missing person down to the people, places, and things that this person was last known to be with. The full energy. He is actively searching and looking for this full energy and willing to stand up for this family as well, okay? Show me countryside kitchen. What happened at this peaceful resort with these kitchen tools? And I'm using those words because those are the adjectives on the card. Show me what happened at this peaceful resort. Why this full energy was stopped from communicating with their family, causing the family, to be worried, anxious, scared, heartbroken. Like, I don't know. I don't have the answers. And I'm also picking up that someone in this family, they knew that this Queen of Cups was offering nothing but illusions. They had the missing person rethink that offer. Are you sure that's the direction you want to go in? Show me countryside. Show me kitchen. In countryside, show the kitchen. Thank you. So this is where the attack occurred. Look at all the kitchen tools in this Five of Swords card. Okay? Something went down and there was major conflict in this peaceful retreat. And somebody else beside me knows about it. You heard what I said? I said somebody else besides me knows about this Three of Swords that occurred. The Three of Swords to the Eight of Swords, somebody was put into a self-imposed imprisonment in this countryside kitchen. Okay? Forced to do and say things that they may not planned on forced doing and saying at that time. Okay? Yeah. What else happened? What else happened with this Five of Swords? Show me this countryside, this peaceful retreat. What happened? What don't look like it was so peaceful. The Hermit energy. They were forced into isolation. They were forced to look at this offer. I was gonna pull the card, but it just, listen, this is what happened at this peaceful retreat. They forced the full energy to go into isolation and rethink everything that they had got into. But at that point in time, it was too late, because when they re-looked at the situation, you know what they saw? They saw endings. They saw death. They saw that they were a sacrifice. You know, it was a lot of it was a lot of intuitive thinking going on around this missing person, the missing person family. You know, they knew, okay? They knew that they were going against their better judgment by agreeing to this offer, this contract that was being made. See, I say it all the time. A lot of us do have God-given gifts. We don't have to go to school and learn how to do and become who we are. And that includes singing and playing instruments. People know how to play instruments without taking an instrumental class. Some people can sing and they don't have music contracts, but they can really sing from the heart and soul. And I'm being led to say that this missing person had that type of energy. And the family was hoping that this person's gifts would make a monetary benefit to their life to change their overall future. But the one that they were given, it's like the family knew this was not it. And by the time the full energy really sat down and tapped in with their spirit team, because see, everybody's spirit team is different. This person could have been getting warnings and nudges and intuitive messages on which direction to go, but they weren't taking heed to it. And by the time they did, they saw they had went too far. So now there's a criminal detective involved that's surveilling this MC regarding this full energy. That's what this is about. So what's going to be the final message? You know, Most High God, we gave the message out. I see what's going on here in the 3D in the United States of America, which is where I'm currently located. My name is Diego Shermingo. I am a humble messenger of the Most High God. You know, I'm going to get these messages out. This channel not for entertainment. This is something that actually happened. This is somebody's story that probably watches my channel, or this reading is going to be led to them, or this reading is going to get to the detective to confirm what they also been knowing and thinking. Okay? So what's the final message? Who is the final message to, and what is the final message for? Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for participating in spirituality, order, and law. Yeah, we're going to keep talking about it. So the final message is for a King of Cups energy, a Page of Wands energy, and a King of Swords energy. And you know what? I believe these two kings is the detective and the MC. I do believe that the MC is a masculine energy. And with the Page of Wands being in there, what that is telling me is that one of these kings is passionate about completing their assignment, and one of these kings is being forced to start over. What else about these two kings? The King of Swords and the King of Cups. That's going to be Gemini, and that's going to be Piscean energy. Okay? What about these two kings? One that's going to be, listen. One of them is not going to be in the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Say that's the King of Swords, the logical one. I believe the King of Swords is the detective, okay? And he is very passionate about solving this case. He's not going to stay up all night. He will have a victory. He has a clear mind. He's not being tormented. He is moving forward with what he knows. But then this King of Cups right here, who's being forced to start over, he's trying to protect himself from all the things that are being brought to the light that are coming in real fast. And see, I know the Seven of Wands means protection, but he's protecting himself from his own past. These are the things that are forcing him to start over. Which is including this detective who is not confused and worried or lost on the situation. I'm also hearing that this King of Cups could be thinking about getting legal representation at this time. That's one of his form of protection. He feels as though he has some type of NDA. He also feels as though that, I'm going to say it, whatever occurred, that he is not responsible. He feels as though that he didn't have, I'm hearing, contact information for the family. That's what I'm hearing. Okay? So that's the final message. I am going to go ahead and shut down this MC reading that's being surveillanced by a criminal detective here. I want to ask that my protectors, that they guard my intellectual property. I want to ask that my archangels, that they close any portals and timelines that I may have access during this reading. And that my goon squad get anybody that fuck with me in the 3D and my YouTube channel in the 3D. Get them, goons. That was the true word of the Most High God.